Hey guys, welcome back to TV. I am Metis, and we are going to be bringing you the second matchup of tonight from the Corsair Vengeance Cup, round number 1 between CPLAY and CosmO. And once again, it's all going to be down to the first few moments. Are we going to see any jungle invades? Are we going to see any epic team fights? In the TT Esports, we actually saw CPLAY playing fairly conservatively. They didn't really want to push in too hard, whereas Mouse, for example, were very aggressive each and every map. And I think we're pretty much going to see a repeat of the CPLAY performance that we saw in TT Esports, moving around as a unit, trying to push into the opposition blue, and just trying to camp out there for potential stragglers as they come across to take the blue themselves. But looks like we're going to see CosmO picking up that red for Nocturne. Of course, you're going to have Nocturne jungling for CosmO, as you're going to have Shyvana jungling for CPLAY here. And really it's just a case of Urgot waiting by himself, probably make himself a big ward there in the blue buffed bush. Apologies, just got some weird lag spike there, but I think I'm back again. And all of CosmO are just basically going to sit tight. They haven't moved the muscle for the last 15-20 seconds, just going to camp up in that bush, wait for red to spawn, probably going to try and take rates as well. Nice CV coming out though from CosmO, so they've seen Janna, they've seen Ziggs. I think they may have caught a glimpse of Garen as well as he ran across back towards top, and they could actually catch Garen out here. Nocturne's going to come in contact with him any second now. Here's the entire team coming towards him. You're going to see Wukong jumping on him first, but due to his silence, that first ability, Decisive Strike, he does get a 15% movement speed, and he managed to scamper away with his life there. And Wukong didn't want to waste that exhaust because he didn't feel he could probably have got that kill. Either way, blue has gone down for Shyvana. So they have successfully stolen that blue from CosmO. Now going to push down towards the bot lane. And on the opposite side, here on the opposite team, you're going to see Nocturne picking up that red buff first. So I think they're going to know that blue buff is gone. They're now purposely running through the bush there to see if blue has gone and been taken. And they have obviously called that one towards Nocturne, explained to him, look, your blue's gone, dude. You're going to probably have to steal the opposition. But Nocturne is having none of that. He's actually going to come to top lane, probably going to try and gank Garen here. And Garen has a flash, so he should be able to escape even if the serious damage is on. There we go, he has flashed away. Are they going to flash after him? Yes, they are, as Wukong will jump onto him underneath the tower, but it's not enough damage to take Garen down there. He's got about 1 bar left, and because he also has those boots, he's also got the health pots on top of that, so he's going to pop himself a health pot, let his passive come into play, and just regen slowly but surely. At bot lane, some early pressure there from the Janna Urgot mix. There's a Soraka and Soraka and CosmO have both been fairly pasted upon there. You got full health for Urgot and pretty much full health for Janna as well. So obviously Urgot has taken his Noxian Corrosive Charge and the Acid Hunter first. The beauty of Urgot is if you land that Noxian Corrosive Charge on an enemy, your Acid Hunters will automatically lock on. And as soon as you start to get the Acid Hunter onto around 2 or 3, it does some serious damage. It can actually take down players from a real distance as well. So Urgot's definitely going to be one to keep your eye on as this game unfolds. It's just going to be trying to take down these minions. They can see Acid Hunter locked onto that minion, took it down, there's another one. And let's switch over once again to mid. It's going to be Ziggs against Kassadin. Ziggs should have the upper hand in mid here, as you just saw him throwing away short fuse. That's his passive. Every 12 seconds, Ziggs' next basic attack deals 41 plus bonus damage. Right now it sits at 10.32. That just goes off his overall ability power that he has in hand. He's currently got 29 ability power, and he also has those boots. Potential gank possibility onto Nocturne. Well, not anymore, because he's starting to run back towards his blue. Janna did catch a glimpse of him, and Urgot has already gone back and bought up 3 health pots, and also Doran's Blade as well. Doran's Blade very good for Urgot, as it is with most AD carries, as we are going to see some serious action coming down here. I think Kassadin's going to drop. Indeed he will from Ziggs. Will Ziggs die from the tower hits? No, he won't. He has 24 health remaining, but Janna looks like she's in the firing line now. She's going to be able to escape as the movement speed was all too fast for Nocturne, but Kassadin got a royal pasting in mid there. So we're going to see another kill coming in from Urgot onto Soraka. Can he get the double onto CosmO? I think it's probably just out of reach here, but he is doing some stupendous damage to CosmO. Having said that, CosmO has popped his heal. Even if Urgot gets this kill, he's probably going to get dropped due to CosmO's passive, but there's the Eye of the Storm coming in from Janna, just saving Urgot, so he will pick up that double kill at bot lane. Exquisite play from Urgot there, basically a 1v2. Obviously Janna came in right at the death to save him with Eye of the Storm, but sensational stuff from Urgot. Got to put your hands together for him there. And already it's 3-0 in favour of CPLAY, and this is kind of a rinse and repeat of the last game we saw between TSM and Awesome, where it just got very quickly out of control for Awesome. They lost a few early kills, and they actually obtained a few early deaths, and from there it was basically clear sailing for TSM. Just consistently pushed them, consistently prodded them, and it ended up getting the big victory there. And I wouldn't be too surprised to see something similar occur here as well. But let's have a look at some of those creep score differentials. You're going to have Urgot on 37 and CosmO on 10. That is a huge difference for 6 minutes through the game. Urgot's already doing some really tasty damage with the Acid Hunter. He is coming under heavy fire. Look at the damage he's doing to Soraka. Soraka could actually fall here. She will fall for the Noxian Corrosive Charge and the minion hits on top of that. That must have been like the last tick of Noxian Corrosive Charge, but it doesn't really matter. She's still fallen down. Urgot's already on 3-0. He's taken that Brutalizer, and I can't tell you how much damage he's going to be dishing out now. At 6 minutes 30 through the game, a Brutalizer is just going to rip through CosmO and Soraka at bot lane, and it's going to get out of control pretty fast. So Nocturne is now being summoned down to bot lane. He's going to have to start to pull out some nice ganks here. The only downside of Nocturne is he doesn't have a snare or a stun. The only thing working in his favour is his fear, and once he hits 6, of course, he can teleport across with his paranoia. But he isn't 6 yet, he's still 4 in mid lane. Once again, Kassadin is taking serious damage from Ziggs. Ziggs actually popped his ultimate there, and Kassadin had to flash, I believe, to get away. Indeed, he did have to flash, as he's got 240 seconds remaining on the cooldown now. But here comes Nocturne, going to perhaps try a gank onto Ziggs. He has popped the spell shield. He's going to run after Ziggs with Duskbringer, but he's not going to get close to top lane. We do have another fight going off here. Shyvana is going to actually take down Wukong with the help of Garen, and in the meantime, Urgot will take down CosmO as well at bot lane, and this is just looking seriously precarious right now for CosmO. Soraka is saying no match here, so obviously she's feeling this is pretty much lost already. I don't particularly blame her, as you've got an Urgot who's seriously fed, you've got a Shyvana who can just run around the jungles and basically gank wherever she pleases. She already has her ultimate. Compare that to Nocturne, who's level 5 now, and he's only just dinged to 5 as well, so he's going to be having problems here. He's not even going to try and contest that red buff that Shyvana has just picked up. He's too scared of the fact that Garen is also missing from top lane, and rightfully so. Is he going to try and take down these minions? Looks likely to allow that red buff to respawn in time. But let's shift the emphasis of bot lane again, as Urgot is applying some more pressure. And really it is just a case of them picking up as many creeps as they please at bot lane. Look at that, one Acid Hunter, he's going to use his ultimate to switch Soraka, and Soraka is forced to flash away there, otherwise she would have been dead and buried, but she may actually fall anyway, as Janny gets a beautiful Howling Gale on top of Soraka, pops her in the air. Urgot finishes it off on 5-0 already. He did actually take quite a bit of damage from CosmO and the tower as well, I believe. He put himself in harm's way with his ultimate. Of course, his ultimate is a hyperkinetic position reverser. That's not an easy thing to say. And also, Janna's actually going to take down CosmO while I'm reading that ability. I don't think I could say that too many times in a row. It's a bit of a tongue twister. But basically, he will switch positions with the target, and it gives him 80 armor and magic resist during and after the channel, and his target is slowed for 40% for 3 seconds. So in that instance they tried to switch Soraka and finish her off as soon as possible. Soraka did flash away, but Janna's Howling Gale just proving too strong for her, and Urgot would oblige with that easy kill. So 8-0 already, guys, and already the snowball is rolling down the hill, and it's gaining speed here. Garen can basically just run past Wukong. Doesn't really care too much. He's just going to take these minions, and he's not even scared of the fact that Nocturne could be coming to gank, because Nocturne is already fairly weak by the stands of this game. He's only got a Vampiric Scepter, he's got Boots, and he's also got Madrid's Razors, so he's not going to be putting anything really onto Garen, who has 2 Doran's Blades, a Null Mantle, and a Null Magic Mantle, I should say, and Boost of Speed as well. So Garen already is starting to look fairly tanky and difficult to take down. So we are 10 minutes through the game now. It's 8-0. The goal is 14.5k to CPLAY and 8k dead on for CosmO. Just we move to 8.1k. Looks like Garen may be setting up for a gank here onto Kassadin. But I think Kassadin realises what is headed his way. Having said that, though, Garen's going to come out the bush. Is he going to land that decisive strike onto Kassadin? Oh, brilliant ultimate from Ziggs. He completely preemptively saw that, you know, Kassadin was probably going to Rift Walk away from Garen, but unfortunately Ziggs' ultimate isn't doing enough damage to take down Kassadin there, but he definitely did land it on to Kassadin. Using that bouncing bomb to its fullest extent, did land it onto Kassadin once again, as Kassadin is going to be going down to low. You're going to see in the meantime CosmO getting taken down once again, but I'm focusing on this team fight in the mid. A Cyclone is going to come out from Wukong. It's not going to do any damage whatsoever to Ziggs, who drops his minefield. You could see Garen dropping it. This could be the first kill for CosmO, indeed it will be, but Shyvana has jumped in with her ultimate. Wukong's trying to escape, and Nocturne tries to fly across to Ziggs. I think Wukong's going to get dropped from that minefield, and Ziggs picks up his double and the ace as well, coming in from CPLAY. So basically 5 players down for CosmO, only 1 for CPLAY. Huge team fight, and now that should be a free dragon for CPLAY to pick up with ease. And Nocturne is feeling pretty good. He got a kill, and he's not too ashamed to show it. So, dare I look at bot lane stats? I'm not sure I do want to look at them, but let's have a look anyway. You're going to have Urgot, he has a Brutalizer, he has a Glacial Shroud for that cooldown reduction, for the mana and armor as well. Of course, the only downside of Urgot is his mana pool's not great, and you do need to spam those acid hunters to do serious damage. He's going to try and take CosmO down once again. I think Urgot is going to die here, unless this shield can come to the rescue once again. Indeed it does, and Urgot also had the heal of cooldown, so he's going to be able to escape again from CosmO. CosmO must be wondering how the hell he hasn't got a kill yet onto this Urgot, but Urgot's already looking seriously fed. He's looking seriously fat right now. He has just picked up that Frozen Heart. And if you have a look at the opposition's AD carry, it's basically Boots and 3 Doran's Blades. So a massive discrepancy at top once again. Solo top. I say solo top, but it's a 2v1 situation right now stacked against Garen. He's trying to run away. He is very tanky. He's got that Giant's Belt. And I think he's going to be able to escape here from Wukong and Nocturne. In fact, he's trying to rub it in their face by running back in once again. He has popped his Spinneroo. And will he actually get a kill onto either of these players? More than likely, Shyvana's joined the fight now. He's going to drop his ultimate onto the clone. Bit of an epic fail from Garen there, but it's not going to matter because they're easily going to take down Wukong as well. Shyvana with a double kill, and that's going to take it to 16-2 overall. And this is looking like game, set and match to me. Having said that, Kassadin's going to try and be a hero at top lane. Not sure that was the right move. He's been exhausted. He has no health whatsoever, but Riftwalk coming to his aid. Ziggs, in the meantime, will take down Soraka. Looks like CosmO's going to follow suit here from Urgot. Urgot can just basically stand there and take this explosion. Not going to happen, though. And apparently Soraka just reconnected. But to be honest, I swear I saw him moving around at bot lane just before. So it must have been a quick DC unreconnect. And it's saying kill an AFK. To be honest, even if she wasn't AFK, I don't think she would have survived that onslaught. I'm just throwing it out there. 18 to the scoreline, 13 minutes on the board, 13.5 minutes I should say, 23.8k gold to CPLAY, 10.8 to CosmO. Huge difference already in this matchup. Are going to see a potential camp coming in. All 5 players going to push on. Cyclone has been engaged here from Wukong. I see Nocturne jump in with Paranoia as well, but Janna with a nice ultimate pushing them away. Janna definitely has sacrificed herself, being the martyr there for a team, but Urgot is so strong right now. Look at this, he's got 4 players just wailing on him. He doesn't seem to care. He's going to pick up 1. Wukong could drop as well, maybe not then, but CosmO should go down as well, and Shyvana picks up that kill. And Wukong just showing how fat he is right now, being able to tank basically damage from 4 people. And living to tell the tale. Is Nocturne going to escape? He has no mana. Ignite has been used on him. Just need to land one ability, and he is a dead man. And there we go. Shyvana will ultimate onto the tower. Finishes him off, and for some reason, Wukong goes walkies and gets punished, and the tower will take down Shyvana. So even though Shyvana does die, it's not going to matter a whole lot right now. And Shyvana saying OP turret. Well, to be fair, he did ultimate onto it with no creeps around you. This should be another 2 kills actually for CosmO here, as Urgot has got an ignite on him, will get taken down from Kassadin, who used that null sphere to its maximum effect, but he's going to walk right into a minefield. Look at that damage, quarter of his health just vaporizes away as he's going to try and chase after Ziggs. I think Ziggs is by and large safe here, especially as Janna is going to push down now, going to ward that dragon as well. Dragon is due up shortly, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see CPLAY taking that almost instantaneously. Janna is going to stand toe-to-toe with Kassadin, and to be fair, she was definitely holding her own. She is now going to get attacked from Nocturne. This could have been a mistake, as CosmO is going to pop the slow onto the ground. Now got 3 players chasing after Janna, but the movement speed is so good that Ziggs will take down Kassadin, and amongst all that action, I think Janna is actually going to escape this one, and Ziggs actually picked up blue as well from Kassadin's corpse. And Nocturne is definitely on the prowl, but with a Shyvana there who's level 11 and already has Wit's End and a Giant's Belt, she is dangerous and scary all in one. Nocturne's going to try and get a kill here onto Ziggs, as Wukong will jump on as well. He will get dropped here, Ziggs. But there's Janna with the ultimate. Shyvana's going to come in, could get another 3 kills. There is a quad kill on the cards here for Shyvana if she so chooses to push forward and get this kill onto CosmO. Is going to keep chasing him, but that slow could very well save both him and Soraka. Soraka will do well now to just get away from Shyvana. Shyvana is so tanky. Shyvana decides to turn around and run back again from CosmO, and Urgot will pick up his 12th kill. Yes, you heard that correct. 12th kill at 16 minutes through the game. Look at that damage onto Soraka. Soraka is level 5. That decisive strike literally half the health in a millisecond, and from there on in it was pretty easy to take it down. Look at that score for Soraka right now. 0 kills, 8 deaths, 2 assists. Ouch. And Janna on 1 kill, 1 assist, 12 assists. 1 kill, 1 assist, 12 assist wins, really. 1 kill, 1 death, 12 assists. And she is looking quite tanky already. She has a Shry's Reverie, she has the Heart of Gold and the Mercury Treads, and if you have a quick look at Soraka, she just has Philo Stone and Boots of Speed with 2 wards as well. So a huge difference there, massive difference from the AD carries. You got CosmO on 39 creep score, Urgot on 115, CosmO on 1 for 7. Urgot is just an absolute animal right now. Could take down Kassadin, but he's managed to rift walk away just before that last Acid Hunter actually hit him. And Urgot has gone back to base previously. He's picked up the Mercury Treads. He's got a Elixir of Fortitude on at the moment, and he's also picked up a Ruby Crystal as well. Is he going to just chase down CosmO? He doesn't care about a tower. He's going to pick up the kill anyway. Or is he? This could actually cost him his life, as Wukong's here, Soraka's here as well, and I think Wukong should be able to pick up this kill relatively comfortably, but there's the ultimate from Ziggs. Huge, phenomenal damage, and suddenly the tides are turned here as Wukong has to run away. He's used his deception, but he's going to get killed regardless there, and that was all about that Ziggs ultimate. Just massive, massive damage from him. Didn't allow Urgot to survive, and is now going to see Shyvana jumping on to Nocturne, and CosmO getting pasted from Ziggs. So this is just an all-around whooping here from CPLAY in every single department. They have been choice number 1. They have been in the driving seat. It's been smooth sailing throughout this matchup. 31 for 5, almost a carbon copy from that previous game we saw between TSM and Awesome. And I think the same result is definitely going to come about. Dragon's up again, so they can choose to pick that one up as well if they so want it. And also Baron has spawned, so many options for CPLAY right now, and really all that CosmO can do is just sit back at spawn and try and turtle as much as they can. Try and maybe pick up some farmers. Wukong's going to go Rambo here, jumping in with Cyclone, should get dropped fairly soon. Kassadin's been killed. Now comes the second kill here onto Wukong, any second now. He is going to try and pick up the kill onto Shyvana in the meantime, but there we go, Janna just saving Shyvana with about a millisecond to go. Also heals her up a fair amount as well, and that's going to be 5 players strong for CPLAY in mid, one of which is Urgot, who basically counts for 20 himself. Look at that damage onto CosmO, takes him down in an instant. Now going to focus onto Nocturne. Acid Hunter's reigning supreme. Are they going to finish him off? Yes, they will. And Nocturne is on a rampage, ladies and gents. He's currently on 14 kills, 1 death, 6 assists. He's picked up a second brutalizer as well. In fact, he hasn't picked up a 7 Brutalizer. I completely read that wrong. It's Catalyst the Protector, but he switched his items around, so he's even more tanky than before. He's going to pop that ultimate onto Kassadin. Kassadin is going to be dropped as he finds himself in amongst 4 players. Ziggs did get killed just beforehand, though, so his killing spree has been qualmed from Toniek's killer. Is this going to be another kill onto Garen? Answer is a no, as Garen runs away with literally no health whatsoever. He has 130 health remaining, and Urgot's just going to stand there, just going to spam away those Acid Hunters once again. I mean, the harass that Urgot brings to the table is just incredible, and this is why a lot of people, you know, a lot of people do say that Urgot isn't necessarily a very strong character, and for me this is the answer to that question. Just look at the damage he's doing, just look at how incredibly versatile of a character he is. You can target out the enemy, and their squishy characters are important ones, switch them with you, basically give them a stun and just absolutely nuke them down. And he's just basically taking on 3 players right now, and the damage he's doing to Nocturne, he could feasibly actually pick up 2 kills out of this exchange. He's going to focus onto Kassadin. Kassadin is going to fall as well, and now Urgot's in a 1v1 against CosmO, but CosmO, he just has to hit him one time with anything. Please hit him with one thing. Surely you can actually land an ability here. As sure, I don't believe that Urgot actually nearly killed CosmO in a 1 versus 1 when he came to the table with like 3% health and CosmO on full. That, I nearly facepalmed through my face there. Literally through one side and out the other. That would have been painful as Ziggs will land a big crippling ultimate onto Soraka. That is just huge damage, and you have to say though, Soraka is having a bit of a nightmare of a game. Wukong's going to try his best to cyclone his way out of danger, but I don't think he's going to be able to do so, as that bouncing bomb is going to land right on his backside and blow him out of this life into the next one, but he will of course respawn in about 27 seconds. Kassadin's going to drop as well. I think that he's just basically showboating here at CPLAY. They don't really care too much about winning anytime soon. They're just trying to put on a show, just trying to show them who's boss, and Nocturne is going to get completely evaporated there from a very strong Shyvana ultimate, and actually Janna will pick up that kill. I mean, Janna's got 3 kills, 1 death and 20 assists. Just goes to show how involved she's been in this matchup so far. And Ziggs has actually picked up the lead score, 13 kills, 3 deaths, 7 assists, so looking good for him. They are going to take down these Nexus towers now, probably going to go for the Nexus straight afterwards. I don't think there is any kind of hope of CosmO actually pulling themselves back into this. Look at how quickly Wukong is getting dropped here, and this is exactly what I was talking about before, guys. Wukong is a great champion if he can get farm, if he can get fed. If he can't, though, he basically jumps into the opposition and gets melted within a few seconds. And you're now going to see, once again, the pure damage output from Garen and Shyvana when they jump in on their own. And now the Nexus is going to fall 47 for 8. And that is pretty one-sided here. If they're actually going to finish it off. Garen actually laughs, then gets nuked from the tower at spawn. And for some reason that says that Nocturne got the kill. I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but fair enough. Shyvana's going to jump in as well, try and take down Soraka. No hope there. I think Soraka may fall. No, she won't. But the Nexus should get taken down here if Urgot actually focuses it. There you go, Nexus down. That is the conclusion of the second matchup here for tonight, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage tonight. We'll be bringing you coverage throughout the CVC, the Corsair Vengeance Cup, right through to its very finale. And I think it's due to finish in about a month and 2 weeks or so. So stay tuned, guys. We should be bringing you more games in the upcoming days. Hope you've enjoyed it. See you later.